Candy Crush ended my marriage. Today, for the first time in exactly 10 years, I'm playing Candy Crush, the game that ended my first marriage. It was much deeper than the game, of course, but it was the catalyst that day. My husband, then 21, had me, then 20, completely isolated within months of getting married, had me quit my job of years, took my phone, disabled my car, got physical when I tried to leave, would lock me out on our second-story patio, etc. The next time I tried to leave, I locked myself in our bathroom with my laptop and tried to contact someone to get police help. He got to me anyway. I wasn't allowed to use our laptops anymore after that. So, when he came home early from work on October 3, 2013 and caught me using my laptop, he was enraged. I told him I was only playing Candy Crush. He didn't believe me nor check. It wouldn't have mattered. I wasn't allowed to use the computer. I was just hoping the attack would be less severe if he knew I was only playing a game and not talking to anyone. He left after he hurt me long enough for my daughter, then 18 months, and I'd have finally escaped this time. I went to the hospital that night for my injuries. Severe concussion, spinal injury, strangulation marks, contusions head to toe. Literally, they documented bruising on every part of my body from my face and head down to the tops and bottoms of my feet. I also had kidney stones in my right kidney at the time. He made sure not to miss that spot. Police and CPS filed a report and charges the next morning. I filed for divorce and a protection order the next business day. Spent the next 2 years fighting with everything in me for custody of our child so she'd never be alone with the monster who promised to unalive her just to hurt me. He eventually pled guilty in criminal court to several charges that were a joke compared to the crimes. 9 days served in jail. Family court for divorce/custody took a little more than 2 years total. Over 200 motions, 8 full days of trial spread, over a year, and $60,000 in attorney fee debts for me. I won custody, so it was all worth it. He got limited supervised visits with trained DV supervisors because he beat me in front of our daughter regularly, but he never stuck to the schedule and stopped seeing her altogether after 2 years. He hasn't seen her in 5+ years now. My now husband adopted her a couple years ago, so we have no more ties to bio dad/ex-husband. Bio dad did try to fight the adoption, of course, but luck was in our favor that day. I've never been able to stomach the thought of Candy Crush since that day. But today, I decided 10 years is more than enough time to suffer. I'm no longer going to let the fear and trauma hold me back from even the small things. I'm going to play Candy Crush and soothe myself through the hard feelings. I'm safe and loved and happy. He can't get to us anymore.